Okay, I think your first name is pronounced Tuuli. I hope I'm right about that. We have only communicated via email, and I've never talked to you on the phone or asked you how to pronounce your first name. But it seems like that would be right. But if that's right, then Tuuli, I've got a demonstration video here that I've made for you of the Afterburner kit that we're making for the Batmobile. And I'm going to upload this to YouTube and send you the link so you can take a look at it and see what you think. And this will be ready to ship tomorrow. I'm waiting on the larger battery. I have a little 12-volt battery, LiPo battery here that is working it. But I think you're going to need something that has more capacity than that, so that if you want to run it for a longer length of time or over a 2 or 3 day stretch when you're at a car show or something, you won't have to worry about running out of battery power. But let me show you what I've got here. Now this is the circuit itself, and I know it doesn't look like much, but that little chip right there, that is actually a microprocessor. It's a little small computer, and it has a program on it that I wrote that makes this thing do what it does. I had to build one on a piece of breadboard. I know that doesn't look too professional, but that's the way I had to do it, because this is a very custom circuit. Your situation is very different from what I make for the RC airplanes, and so I had to do some things different. But let me show you what I've got here. You'll notice I've got this little rocker switch, and you can't really tell it. The light's not really good in here, but that, you see, it's got a red light on it. You had mentioned that you'd like to be able to turn it on and off from the dashboard, so let me show you what I've done with that before I actually show you what it looks like. But this is a regular automotive type rocker switch, and you'll see that you got 3 connections on the back of it. If your husband wants to mount this on the dash of your car, then all he needs to do is to extend these 3 wires. And I use these flag terminals because I figure if he's a classic car enthusiast and mechanic, then he probably deals with those a lot and knows exactly how to do that. So it's nothing critical about it, nothing special. As long as he keeps the wires in the right order, and I've got them marked to where I don't think he can get them out of order, then he can extend the wires on this switch and put this all the way up on the dash for you. And then that way this circuit board and your battery that's coming in tomorrow, your bigger battery that's coming in tomorrow, can all remain in the trunk. And then the wires going to the LEDs, again, if he wants to extend them, he can. Let me show you what I've done here. I've got 2 full 5-meter reels of these lights that I have connected together, and I've used these JST connectors to plug everything in, and I've got them arranged so that the one where the battery plugs in is different from the one where the lights plug in, so that hopefully, you know, it's easy to do and you don't make any mistakes. And then I've got these 2 rolls connected together using the same kind of a connector. It's under the roll right now, so you may not be able to see it, but there's where the 2 are connected together. And I went ahead and I put another end on the other end of this roll. I have 3 rolls of these, so if you decide you want another roll, let me know and I'll put the plugs on it, and you can just string them together kind of like Christmas lights. But I'll shut up now and let you see what it looks like. This is the effect that we get. I've unrolled, I've taken some of the lights and loosened them on this roll so that you can see when they're rolled up tight like they are here. It's not very impressive. You don't get much of the effect, but you can see what it starts to look like when you get them unrolled. And so now you have a total of 10 meters, which is going to be about 6 feet a little over 6 feet, maybe closer to 7 feet of these LEDs right here, right now. And the circuit is driving them just fine. I let them run for about an hour earlier today, and I checked this little transistor here, and it's not even warm. So we're good as far as our design is concerned. But that's the Afterburner effect that you get. Everything is random about it. It doesn't flash at the same rate all the time. The on times and off times are never the same. So it really looks like the real thing. And with the switch, you can turn it on and off at will. So it's really pretty simple. You don't have to, unlike the ones that I make for the planes, you don't have to have any kind of a RC signal or anything like that. You just install it and you should be good to go. So I'm going to upload this to YouTube and send you the link and let you see what you think. And then when the battery comes in tomorrow, I'll get everything packed up and headed your way, priority mail. And if you're okay with what this looks like, let me know on the third roll if you want it. I'll just put a plug on it. It won't take me 5 minutes to do that. And then I'll send you an invoice, and we'll get this packed up and headed your way, priority mail on tomorrow. Thanks, Tuuli.